Some huge news has dropped recently, and if you've got a Medicare Advantage plan, you urgently need to make sure that your plan has not been affected. For example, Blue Cross Blue Shield of Kansas City just announced that they are exiting the Medicare Advantage market in 2025. We've heard that WellCare is leaving 6 states, and big companies like Aetna and Humana are allegedly planning to drop Medicare Advantage plans in several states as well. This is a rapidly developing situation that everyone on Medicare should hear about because it is very likely that there will be more Medicare Advantage plans that are dropping out this year. So stick around because in this video, I'll cover why Blue Cross Blue Shield dropped out of Medicare Advantage and how to check your Medicare coverage and what to do if your Medicare Advantage plan decides to drop out as well. I'm Calvin with PlanFit, and my companies have helped over 60,000 people to navigate their Medicare and health insurance options for over 14 years. And what's happening today with Medicare Advantage plans is really unprecedented. So let's take a closer look. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Kansas City is a regional insurance company serving the Kansas City metropolitan area. And according to Medicare Market Insights, Blue Cross Blue Shield had the second fastest growing Medicare Advantage plan in that area this year, just behind Aetna, which is owned by CVS Health. So at first, it might seem like a surprise that they're dropping out of the Medicare Advantage market. However, if you've been following the unprecedented changes to Medicare Advantage plans by CMS this year, you'll know that this really isn't as shocking as it seems. In Blue Cross Blue Shield's announcement, they stated that they're leaving due to heightened regulatory demands and the rising market and financial pressures. In 2024, CMS introduced more regulatory changes than I have ever seen in Medicare Advantage plans before. This includes CMS reducing the funding for Medicare Advantage plans below the projected amount and below inflation, something we have never seen before. Now, these changes don't take effect till 2025. So we don't yet know for sure how everything is going to play out, but we're already seeing that both Humana and Aetna, which are 2 of the largest Medicare Advantage insurance companies, are already saying that they need to downsize by 10%, and they both have shared this on their earnings calls. And of course, we now see the real effects of this change with Blue Cross Blue Shield of Kansas City leaving altogether. According to the Medicare Market Insights study, Blue Cross Blue Shield of Kansas City was already losing money before the regulatory changes. So it's really no surprise that with funding being reduced by CMS lower than what was projected for 2025, Blue Cross Blue Shield decided to pull out before they lose even more money. Now, if you're on a Medicare Advantage plan, there's no need to panic just yet. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Kansas City is still going to serve their enrollees until the end of 2024. So it's not like the 32,000 people enrolled in their Medicare Advantage plans are left without any coverage. They still have plenty of time to figure out what to do for their Medicare coverage for 2025. But this is definitely something that you should keep in mind because it's likely that several other regional or even national Medicare Advantage companies are going to drop out of markets or drop their Medicare Advantage plans in the coming months. Which brings us to the next part of this video. What should you do if your Medicare Advantage plan stops covering you? Well, the first thing you should know is that it's very rare for a Medicare Advantage plan to just crash out of nowhere. Like Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Kansas City, your Medicare Advantage plan usually will warn you well ahead of time if they're going to stop covering you in your area. Every year around September or October, you should get the annual notice of changes that will tell you what's happening with your insurance and with your insurance company. This should show you all the changes for your Medicare Advantage plan, what they're going to change in the following year. And during the annual enrollment period, which is from October 15th to December 7th, you can then decide if you want to stay with your plan or if you want to switch to another Medicare Advantage plan. And any changes you make during the annual enrollment period will take effect on January 1st of the following year. Also, here's something that not everyone is aware of. If your Medicare Advantage plan stops covering you, you could also choose to enroll in a Medicare supplement plan instead of another Medicare Advantage plan and not have to go through medical underwriting. Most of the time, if you want to switch from a Medicare Advantage plan to a Medicare supplement plan, you have to answer health-related questions. And if you have a health condition, most Medicare supplement plans will either decline your application or they can charge you more money to enroll in their plan. However, there are a few situations where you can get a guaranteed issue right. If you have guarantee issue rights, Medicare supplement plans cannot put you through medical underwriting and they cannot decline your application for any health-related reason. Everyone gets a guarantee issue right when they first start with their Medicare Part B. This is that 6-month period when your Part B starts, and it's known as the Medigap Open Enrollment Period. However, what some people don't realize is that you also get a guarantee issue right if your Medicare Advantage plan stops covering you. That allows you to enroll in a Medicare supplement plan without undergoing medical underwriting. You can do this 60 days before your Medicare Advantage plan coverage ends or 63 days after your coverage ends. So if you have heard that your Medicare Advantage plan is leaving the area or will no longer cover you, there's no need to panic. You have time to react. And if you'd like professional assistance looking for a new plan in your area that fits your specific needs, then don't hesitate to call or text us at 877-360-6565. Our team of licensed insurance agents would be happy to assist you, and they will do it at no cost to you. And there are two things that you should know about agents here at PlanFit. Number one is they are not paid commissions. So there's no need to worry about them being biased by an insurance company that's trying to compensate them. And number two, we will help you enroll in whichever plan is best for you, regardless of whether that plan compensates our agency or not. So again, if you're someone who is losing your Medicare plan, don't panic. We are here to help you. Other than that, thank you for watching, and if you want to stay up to date with the latest Medicare news, make sure to hit subscribe as well. Okay, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.